Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to my GPC week 4 game. Yeah, week 4, I think, or 3. Yeah, it's 4. This has been like the most insane week of my life since I had 3 LBA games, this game, and the March Madness tournament all this weekend. So I played an insane amount of Pokemon, and it was just hell building all of these teams during the week with my insanely busy schedule. But I managed to do it, and yeah, so the last game that I played for this weekend, which thank God this was so many Mons, I played, 5 games for March Madness, and I played 3 LBA and 1 for this. So I played 9 league games this weekend, which is just insane. Anyways, playing Mouldy Pot in the Wolverhampton Wongullers, and his team is Azumarill, Megaladios, Excadrill, Rotom Heat, Seismitoad, Jolteon, Gourgeist, Skuntank, Regirock, Sock, and Wingull. So, albeit this was probably the game that I had like the worst prep for in my opinion, but I still thought I did a pretty good job. My team's kind of easy to build with because it's like I bring these 3 all the time because they're like my only offensive threats minus like Meloetta and Arrow, which are much more situational because these 3 are like always good, and Arrow's only good in some matchups, but he definitely has a ton of threats. Azu's scary, Megalodi's scary, but past that, he doesn't really have much that threatens my team, which is kind of neat, but those 2 just do a lot, and also Sock is spooky, which I forgot they had inner focus until the match, so that kind of messed me up a little bit to begin with, but just going to my team, so I brought Megalop, Nidoqueen, Tangrowth, Porygon2, Ditto, and Manaphy. Ditto's making his debut, which Ditto's actually really nice in this matchup, but starting off with Megalop, got Limber, of course, Lamponite with Fake Out, Quick Attack, High Jump, Kick, Return, 40 in HP, 252 attack, 216 speed, Jolly, because that's going to let me outrun a max speed Jolteon, because I don't think that Mouldy runs speed creeps. I don't think. He runs them sometimes, but I couldn't speed creep his speed creep because I wasn't sure. So I just went with this. Fake Out plus Quick Attack because stuff like Sock kind of scared me. And I totally forgot that it had inner focus, which, like I said, messed me up a little bit. But this thing's just good, does damage. If his team's weakened, it wins. He's got some nice checks to it. If he brings Fizz Def Rotom Heat, it can eat a thing. Bulky Megaladios can take a thing from it. He's got Gourgeist, which would be like his best switch into it, but he doesn't bring it, spoilers, because it gets kind of eaten by the rest of my team. But this thing's good, should just be able to apply some pressure late and all that kind of stuff. Next we got Nidoqueen, which, you know, it's Nidoqueen, it comes because it's like my best attack, one of my best mons on this team. So Life Orb, Sheer Force with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Stealth Rock, just a normal thing. 160 HP, let's just get this. Yeah, 160 HP, 252 attack, special attack, modest, and 96 speed. Speed's there to creep on a no speed Rotom Heat, I think was what I wanted. And also in case he was like, and also like Skuntank and stuff. So Dual Stab plus Ice Beam just wrecks his team because Nidoqueen is super good, breaks its walls and all that good stuff, and it's nice. It's really nice. And then Rocks are there because it's like my only good rocker, aside from Druddigan, which had a terrible matchup this week since he has like an Azumarill and a Megalodi, which both destroy it. So yeah, I didn't want to give those things free switch-ins. So that's this guy. Next I got Tangrowth, which is... Wait, did I really call this thing not Tangrowth? Oh, fuck. I meant to call it not Amoonguss. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. My brain was probably dead when I was making this team, since I think it was late at night at some point, but anyways, I'm bringing Assault Vest Tangrowth with Regenerator, of course, Earthquake, Knockoff, Giga Drain, and Infestation with max HP and max defense relaxed. So Infestation is just kind of a meme thing at the end, but Giga Drain, Knockoff, EQ, all stuff to help wall things out. This is like my primary check to Sock and Excadrill and Azumarill, though banning Azumarill just kind of murders this thing to it KOs with Play Rough, which is spooky. So this thing's going to be like a pivoty guy thing. Assault Vest there so that I can pivot around on Jolteon and potentially Megaladios. I have Infestation there just in case like he tried to switch in Megaladios. if I hit it with the Infestation on the switch, then I can like prevent it from setting up too much with Infestation plus knockoff damage, and hopefully try and revenge kill it with Mega Lob, because it's a threat. It's a big threat to my team. Next, I got Porygon 2, and pack in just a Violite with Trace, Recover, Toxic, Ice Beam, Tri-Attack, and the standard set, which is max HP, 120 defense, and 136 speed def with the Calm Nature. This is my switch into Mega Latios. This is a backup check to like everything, because nothing aside from Sock and Azumarill really threaten this thing. It's also a really nice stop to Excadrill, but just like shuts down his team. It completely shuts down Jolteon because I have Trace, and that also is like a nice stop to Seismitoad, even though why would I keep it in on Seismitoad, since it's like it's going to have knockoff. There's no way it wouldn't, and it's just good because it doesn't die, and that's why Porygon's good. I have Toxic there because I don't want to deal with stuff like Calm Mind Latios, which would just like fuck me sideways, and things of that sort. And Toxic's just really nice since he doesn't have good Cleric, I think, right? Yeah. I mean Jolteon, but Jolteon's not a good Cleric, so yeah. B2's just good to blanket check stuff. And next I got Smay, Ditto, Choice Scarf thing. Like, it's my switch into stuff like Rotom Heat and Jolteon, because I really didn't want to deal with Rotom Heat and Jolteon, and the set he likes bringing on Rotom Heat is a really annoying set with like Sub and Pain Split and Will-O-Wisp and things like that, and with by copying his Rotom, I can shut that down. I can keep it from annoying the rest of my team, even though it's still really annoying because I can't kill it. But it also, my throat's got stuff in it. It's also like a really nice check to the Jolteon, because Volt Absorb and things, and also it's just nice because if one of my things dies to one of his big attackers, I can just bring this in and revenge kill it and threaten his team, because like his team's not well equipped to take a hit from a banded Azumarill or something, or just the Azumarill in general, or anything like that. So Ditto is just there to kind of be a good pivot revenge killer thing, and also nothing else on my team really fit this week. And lastly, got Manaphy, Sharkbait, just running a Tail Glow set. Leftovers is the item, Hydration with Tail Glow, Scald, Energy Balls, Ice Beam, 96 HP, 252 special attack, and 160 speed with the Timid Nature. Oh, I didn't zero this out, but it doesn't matter, he doesn't have a foul play user. Yeah, like I was so sloppy. Well, I did zero. Okay, I zeroed some things out, but yeah, I was pretty sloppy with my building this week, I felt like. But yeah, Manaphy is the win condition, because if I get rid of like Jolteon and Mega Latios, then this thing just kind of wins if I get up to +3, because like, what's his thing for a +3 Manaphy? Nothing really. So yeah, that's the team. Let's get into the battle, and oops. Well, let's turn the music off, and I'm gonna flip this around so. Oh, wait, no, shit. So yeah, I'm gonna lead off with. Oh, God damn it. Okay, very, very sloppy. So he brings pretty much the exact team I expected. Like, there was really nothing else. Maybe Gourgeist, maybe. But he didn't bring that. So it's all fine. Rotom Heat, Azumarill, Jolteon, Sock, Seismitoad, and Mega Lati. Sock's a threat. Azumarill's a big threat. Lati's a threat. I'm not really afraid of Jolteon in the slightest, because I have 2 hard counters in Ditto and P2, and I can 2-hit KO with Mega Lop, and I can beat it with Nidoqueen and a lot of stuff. Like, Jolteon's not a threat to my team, it's just there because I have a Manaphy, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Mega Lop, because I saw that Mega Lop had a really nice lead matchup, and then I see he leads with Sock, and it's like, oh wait, this thing has Inner Focus, so I just totally got bumped. It was a bad lead for me, so definitely really sloppy. But I'm just gonna go into my Not Amoonguss, and he's gonna crit me with the close combat, so that shows me that he is definitely Choice Scarfed, because that didn't do anything, even though it was a crit close combat. And here I'm just going to fire off a knockoff, because I know I can take another one unless he double crits me. And getting rid of those leftovers is nice, as now I'm going to go into my like dedicated switch into Rotom, which is my Ditto, because I can see what it is, and it is indeed Sub, Will-O-Wisp, Discharge, and Pain Split. So I can't touch it, but it can't touch me either, which is neat, and I'm just going to see what it wants to do. If but I still don't really have a good switch into this because I'm going to go for the discharge, and it's going to set up a sub, so it's going to be able to pain split on my team, which is really annoying, as discharge is going to be a 2-hit KO on the sub, and discharge isn't doing anything to me at all. So yeah, it's going to break it, and then he's going to discharge again. He can't paralyze me or anything, and here I know that I really just can't do anything to this. I'm just going to go into my Neo Queen. I know I'm going to have to get pain splitted, which is a bother, and I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Wave. My speed creep does work out there, and that does a lot. That does 60%, which is cool, as he sets up the subs. Now he's going to be able to pain split me again and get me really low, which is unfortunate, but now he is in range of a Sludge Wave, and also he's in range of Fake Out plus Return from Megalop. So that's cool. Here I'm just gonna Sludge again as he goes into Seismitoad, and now here I was pretty sure he'd either predict my switch and like try and knock something off, or go for his rocks. I'm just gonna stay in and fire off an Earth Power because I didn't think he would go for the Water Ground move, as he does just go for the knockoff. I honestly thought he was going to go for rocks, so that's kind of lame, but it's okay. I was still in range of like Banded Aqua Jet already killed me from Azumarill. I'm pretty sure Scarf Close Combat killed me anyways, and now I'm at the point where I can just go for the Ice Beam and kill it. I don't want to let the Latios in for free and let him make a stupid play. If he went to Latios, that would have been cake and Christmas and all that. But he's going to go into it, and I'm going to go into my dedicated switch in, which is my Porygon 2, as he is just going to fire off the Dragon Pulse right away. So I'm running some calcs, and it is max special attack, which is good to know. So that means it's less likely he's going to be Calm Mind or something, which is good because that would be really scary. Now here, I'm just going to fire off a Toxic because, yeah, that's what we do. We're going to Toxic things, and he goes into Jolteon and he Poison it. Now, Porygon 2 doesn't take any damage, but I'm going to go into my Ditto and heal it up basically as he goes for the Volt Switch, and he shows he is Volt Absorb. So I'm going to heal up my Ditto, which is cool, and just totally stop this thing from doing anything. And I also get 2 Scout, its moveset, and it has Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Dark, which I think might have been just a miss thing, unless he wanted to hit my Rotom, which I don't find likely, because why would I bring Rotom in this game? It's not really that good. Or he was probably meaning to have HP Ice so he could hit my Nidoqueen, but Nidoqueen shuts it down, but I'm at 11%, so I can't touch it anyways. I don't know what its item is, but he's going to take some poison, and then I'm just going to go back out into my Porygon so I can heal it up as well, because I think he was probably going to be choiced, and I can't touch him anyways. And I don't really want to lock myself into like Signal Beam, because that allows Sock and Azumarill to come in. As he's going to go into Azumarill, I know he's going to switch, so I'm just going to Toxic, and Toxicking the Azumarill is nice, and now I'm going to go into my Nidoqueen to sack it off, as he just goes for the knockoff, which is okay, because now I can go into my Megalop, and since it's Toxic, Fake Out plus Toxic plus Return should just kill it, as I'm going to go ahead and just go for the safe Fake Out, because I have no reason not to. And now I'm just good to click Return, as he goes into his Rotom, and then he goes into his Jolteon, so I'm not really sure why I did that, but his Jolteon is just going to drop to the floor from a Return. Now he goes back into his Azumarill, and I'm guessing it's probably banded just because, like, he needs Band to do stuff to Tangrowth, and I have to switch into Tangrowth because nothing else takes a hit, and he's going to go for this Play Rough, and it does a lot. It's definitely choice banded. That was, I think, a medium roll, and because I already took damage earlier, that crit kind of is unfortunate from the Sock, because had he not crit me earlier, I'd be at a range where I could take another guy from this thing and probably just threaten it out and be able to, like, infest the Latios or something, or just switch out and be at higher health. But I'm going to go into Ditto here, as he is going to go for the Play Rough, and it just murders me. So that was kind of a bad play, but at the same time, I really didn't have any switch-ins to this at all, and I needed everything else on my team, really, to make sure I didn't lose. So it was kind of a misplay, but kind of I didn't really have anything else I could fodder. I guess I could have let Megalop go, but you don't let your Megalop go since it's, like, strong and stuff, and it's spooky. So, I almost clicked reset. Oops. Yeah, now this thing is in range of Fake Out Return and junk, so I'm just going to Fake Out, as that's going to take a lot of damage, and then it's going to take poison, and now it's just going to die to a return, so he has no reason switching anything in, because now he can just go back into Sock and revenge kill me, and because my Tangrowth is really low, I can't, yeah, it's not going to be at a range where it can take 2 close combats after the thing, so I just have to bite the bullet, fodder my Lop off, and get quick attack damage, so that's kind of lame, but he's gonna go for the close combat and kill me, so I guess I probably should have had my Nidoqueen healthy, so that was lame, but now I'm gonna go into Tangrowth and get it back to full health, as I know Rotom is like his immediate switch in, so I'm just gonna double out into Manaphy right away, and now I get a kill with Scald, which is neat, and it goes. So now all he has left is Sock and Latios, and now here I'm just going to click Ice Beam, and my plan at this point is I'm going to let him kill me and just spam Ice Beam so he can't get too healthy, and then come in right after with P2 and Toxic it and try and make sure it can't beat me, and then I just beat Sock with Tangrowth since it's at full health now. So he goes for that Calm Mind, and I was like, oh, but I get the crit freeze, and that sucks for him. So that basically just loses him the game unless he unthaws here, which, like, he's not gonna unthaw. So I'm gonna kill him with a second thing, and I feel really, really bad about that, because that's just like, he probably won the game at that point. I don't know if he could have continually Calm Minded on me, or if I would have like set up a Tail Glow on one of his Calm Minds and then like murdered him with a thing. I don't know, but that was really lame, and I feel bad about it, as now I can just kill his Sock with a Scald at -1 special attack, or special defense. So I'm going to take a 3-0, but it was definitely a shallow victory, because I probably should not have won that game. I don't know if I could have played around it. I'm thinking maybe not, but maybe I could have. I honestly don't know. But either way, it's lame, and Hacks is bad, but he wished me luck at the beginning, so that's what you get. Or no, that's not the right words, but that's the risk you play of wishing people luck. So I feel bad. I definitely would have rather had it so I could have just played the game out, because I still think I could have won, maybe, but I'm biased. I don't know. But anyways, take a 3-0, and I'm on, in all of my leagues combined, I'm on a 7-game winning streak, which is pretty cool. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me if you cry every time in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.